So today we're going to go through kind of the workout supplements. People have been asking about that a little bit more often. So we'll run through that. All of these things you got, you guys can get all this stuff at pillarsofwellness.com. And then the profit from the supplements goes to the charity to help first responders and veterans break through their PTSD and addiction using ketamine and psychedelics. So it's a great cause. If you guys are looking for good supplements and a good cause, pillarsofwellness.com. Go there, grab your stuff. All right. So this is my pre-workout. This is my post-workout. So Superior Energy is going to give you all your B vitamins and stuff like that. It's going to give you your creatine. It's got caffeine in it, so it works really well. There's a lot of stuff on the market. This is the one I like the best. This is the one I'm using. The scoop on this one should be able to get everybody where they need to go. The downside of this one is that if you take a little bit more than the scoop, you're going to get a niacin flush, which is not that big of a deal. And there's new research out that's showing that niacin flush is actually good for you. I'll have to read more of those articles. I just saw, the abstracts, so I'll read some more of those. But I like to push this up right to the point where I'm right about getting tingly, starting to get red. So right at the very threshold of that niacin flush, which is it's a heaping scoop, and a little bit more for me. That's what I do every day. And then, so pre-workout, and then the nitrous oxide, there's lots of research showing that cardiovascular health, free radical damage, and that type of stuff is greatly helped by increase of nitric oxide function. It also helps dilate the blood vessels, move oxygen around, and I like it for the pump. I like the way it feels. I love this part of of my pre-workout. So it's based on arginine. So that's going to be the biggest thing. I would make sure that you guys check this one out. If you guys are not doing anything for nitrous oxide, I would highly recommend you do it. I like it about 30 minutes before I work out. That's usually when I'll take it. I'll take it while I'm at the office, and I jet home, change clothes, jump in the gym. So it's about 20 minutes. But these are the two that I take every day. This is a big piece of my workout. Even when I do work on the weekends, I'll mix these things up about 30 minutes beforehand. I always take them. This is a daily thing for me because I work out 7 days a week, but this is a big part of it. So if you guys are looking for a good nitric oxide, if you guys are looking for a good pre-workout, these are the ones I use. And I've loved them, and these are my favorites so far. Now, here's the thing that is a big, big deal. Branch chains. I take these. I take a scoop and a half to 2 scoops after every time I work out, and then right before I go to bed. When you're trying to build muscle tissue, one of the things you guys need to remember is that your body doesn't really want protein. It wants amino acids. The reason that everybody uses pea protein and whey protein is because pea and whey have the highest concentrations of leucine. Leucine is the amino acid that has the highest muscle protein synthesis factor. So if you're looking to build muscle, collagen's a must. However, double up on your leucine. Now, isoleucine, which is also a branch chain, acts similar to insulin in the way that it forces nutrients into the cell. So if you're going to be taking all these things, trying to build muscle, trying to help nutrition, trying to do that type of stuff, isoleucine is going to be a big player amino acid wise as well. So you got to get your branch chains in. This is a big, big deal. So I'll take these as soon as I get done working out. So I want my body to have as much as it can. It's got plenty of tests, plenty of growth hormone. It's got that has all the nutrients in it. And then I come back to the office after I take this, and I take all my supplements, which includes all the collagen. So this is a big player. I also take this right before I go to bed because, again, right before you go to bed is the best time to take a bunch of supplements that you're trying to use to grow with, because you grow, regenerate, repair, and heal while you're asleep. So I take these, like I said, twice a day. As soon as I get done working out, like walk out of my gym, into my house, wash my hands, take my branch chains. 5 minutes after I'm done working out. And so this is a great one if you guys are looking for a benefit. I tell people that if you're really looking to increase muscle mass and gains and things like that, don't bother with protein. Take your branch chains and take your collagen. It's going to be the best option for you chemically. Now, if you're doing something from a meal replacement shake, the Thorne MediClear is by far the best on the market. We carry it here. It's not on the website, but if you guys are looking for the best meal replacement shake, the MediClear by Thorne is by far the best. It's got tons of micronutrients in it. It's really good. good clean proteins. It's by far the best one on the market if you guys are looking for meal replacement. But if you guys are just looking for muscle growth, you're going to want your amino acids. You're going to want, the clean, broken down protein that your body doesn't have to spend a lot of time digesting. Because a lot of guys, when you're taking those meal replacement shakes and you're trying to get all the protein in, most of the time when I talk to patients, they're grabbing it on the go. They're like, oh, I drink it on the way to the office, or I drink it while I'm at work, and it's fantastic. Well, here's the problem. If you're stressed out, when you consume stuff, you're not going to digest it and you're not going to absorb it very well. So that 20, 30 grams of protein that's in the smoothie or in the shake, you might absorb 7 or 8 grams of that worth of digested. So, and you're not going to get a giant amount of leucine because it's a whole protein, so it's going to have multiple different amino acids in it. So lean heavier on your branch chains than you are on anything else, but branch chains and collagen are going to be the two things you're going to want to grow with, because not only is it going to give you your leucine and isoleucine, it's going to give you all your minor cofactors that are going to help tremendously. So those are some of the big ones to do. We'll go over some other stuff tomorrow. We've got some stuff on free radical damage and antioxidant stuff, but these are the ones I take the most pretty much every day. I take this one twice a day, and these two I take at least once every day. I say at least once. I can't think of a time I've taken them twice, but I do know people who are taking the energy for energy, which is fine. You can do that. People are worried about excess of creatine and things like that because they've been told by their MD that they should watch out how much creatine they take, which is silly. Creatine is highly neuroprotective as well. So the research that we show that people who've gotten concussions, when they've had creatine in their system, their body's been able to heal a lot better. So increase your creatine. You guys can get it from eating red meat too. So if you guys are big carnivore guys, you guys are eating lots of meat, that's gonna be fantastic. Now on blood labs, when you guys work out real hard, you're gonna release more creatine in the system. So if your doctors don't know what they're doing, which is the vast majority of them when they look at athletes, they're going to tell you, oh, your creatine's too high. That's bad for this. And it's bad for that. It's not. Don't worry about it. Oh, the other thing that's funny, don't let your doctors tell you anything about ALK-Phos, alkaline phosphatase. We don't really know what it does. I've done lots of research on it, trying to find a definitive, this is what it does, this is why you need it. Apparently we don't really know all the benefits or the downsides. We don't have great research on why it's even in the body. So fun little fact, ALK-Phos has, it's up in the air as to what it does. But there's a lot of things like that. I always talk about this when I talk about athletics, when we talk about working out. If you're an athlete, and by athlete, I mean you work out, more than 3 or 4 times a week, and you work out hard, especially if you're lifting or doing any endurance cardio stuff. The vast majority of the medical docs that are out there have no idea what your blood work is supposed to look like. And a lot of the docs that are out there, all they know is if the thing on the blood report's red, it's bad. They don't know why it's red. They don't know what that chemical does in the body. They just know it's bad. Like, it's funny because like my ALT AST is high and people are always like, oh, you got liver damage. No, that's not how the body works, guys. ALT, AST are the liver enzymes that are responsible for gluconeogenesis. So if you're in a ketotic state producing sugar by yourself, your ALT, AST is going to be higher. And guess what? We also see in athletes, ALT, AST is higher than normal. It's not liver damage. It's just aspartate and alanine moving around in the body. Your liver utilizing them to do its task it's supposed to, which is create sugar from amino acids. So, but anyway, so these are the 3 that we use to work out with. Again, you guys can get them at pillarsofwellness.com. And like I said, the profits from the sales go to our charity to help veterans and first responders deal with PTSD and addiction. Actually, I can't use the term cure very much, but 85% of the time that's what we're seeing. They come in with horrible, horrible PTSD, and they leave, when we're done with their 6 sessions with, the vast majority of it dealt with, gone, and they can deal with life. Psilocybin is a great daily. Cannabis is a great daily for this. The research is really, really, really clear on this one. The reason that psilocybin and the reason that cannabis are still illegal is because it takes way too much money out of the pharmaceutical companies' pockets, and that's the real reason that we have issues with them. So if you guys have any questions, send them to questions@chalmerswellness.com. Drop them in the comments, and we'll get going. Thanks for your time.